Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Sedatu Asma binti Muhammad Razali, 1180470. Today we are going to analyze Android Manifest Explorer files for 10 apps using the APK Analyzer tool, which can be downloaded from Play Store. So we go to the first app, Azofi Yogurt Ice Cream app, which an e-commerce apps that been developed by myself for this course. And here is general information about the apps. Now let's view Android Manifest Explorer file. We can see here there are 6 permissions and 5 activity, main activity, web view activity, in-app browser activity, Chrome custom tabs activity, and for the last one, Google API activity. We also can view here for more in details. And that's all for Azofi Yogurt Ice Cream apps. Next, Grab app. And this general information about the apps. Okay, let's have a look. Android Manifest file. Oh, it hides the source code content here, but we still can see it in here. And there are a lot of permissions. Fingerprint, biometric. And they also have many activities inside here. And it has Facebook activities, which means it's linked to Facebook apps. And of course, it has GrabPay activities for payment. Yeah, there are too many activities inside here. So we go to service. It has location service, content providers, broadcast receiver, features. Okay, that's all for Grab apps. Let's go to my DG apps. And this general information about the apps. So let's view Android Manifest Explorer file. And it also hides the source code inside here, but still we can view it in here. And it has Facebook activity inside here, which means it can be linked to Facebook apps. And this service for my DG apps. And that's all for my DG apps. Next we go to Plato apps, this online game apps. And here general information about the apps. And it also hides their source code. So we see here. And it have game chat activities. Yeah, we can chat with other players inside the game. And that's all for Plato. Next we go to Cam Scanner apps. And apps. And we go to view Android Manifest Explorer file, and it also hides the source code. So we view in here. And yeah, it have permission for camera and others permissions. And for the activities, it have capture activities, document activities, image scan activities, and there are lots of activity inside this app. and this service for the apps, content provider, and it have defined permissions. Okay, that's all for Cam Scanner app. Let's go to Music Mesh apps. This online lyrics apps, and here general information about the apps. And we view Android manifest as Spotify, and it also not state here. So we view inside here. Yeah, it have Bluetooth permission, modify audio settings, and you can see activities inside this app. And it have a lot of activities inside here. Also have many services inside here. And that's all for Music Mesh. Next, Zoom apps. And this general information about the Zoom apps. So we see inside Android manifest as Spotify, and it also not display the content. So we view inside here, and it have permission to record audio, camera, permission to read contacts. It also have permission for use fingerprint. And that's all for use permission. Let's look activities. It have call room activity. Yeah, there are a lot of activity inside here. So we go to service, features, and define information. And that's all for Zoom app. Now we go to PIP camera apps. It's a photo editor apps. This general information about the apps. So let's view Android manifest as Spotify, and yeah, it's stated here the use permission and activities inside the apps. And there are a lot of activities inside here. So this a permission and the activities below. Here and here and here. Here. As we can see here, it's same. And that's all for PIP camera apps. Next, we go to Tape Translate Screen app. This app for translate other language inside our screen. And this general information about the apps. And let's view Android manifest as Spotify, and we can see here display the content, and it have use permission, which is this, and they also have a lot of activity. So let's look inside here. And that's all for Tape Translate. Add News app. This app was developed by and this general information about the apps. So let's view Android Manifest Explorer. And this app only contain activity and these activities inside the apps. So let's view. Yes, there's no data inside use permission, only have activities. And that's all for USIM Add News apps. Next, we are going to analyze a package play files for 10 apps using the Package Viewer tool, which can also be downloaded from Play Store. First, we are going to start with Azov Yogurt Ice Cream. This package play information for Azov Yogurt Ice Cream apps. And here we can see for the permission, security level is dangerous for read external storage and write external storage. And then we have receivers, providers, and activities. And that's all for Azov Yogurt Ice Cream apps. And this package play information for Grab apps. And as you can see, permissions, there are a lot of dangerous level, especially for access file location, read phone state, access course location, get accounts, read contacts, write external storage, camera, call phone, read call log, read audio, and for the last one, read external storage. And there are a lot of services, also receivers, and for the providers. And here it also stated activities inside this app. And there are lots of activities inside these apps. And that's all for Grab apps. Now we go to MyDigi apps. And this general information about the apps. And for the permissions, we have 6 level dangerous for permission, which are read contacts, read external storage, write external storage, access file location, call phone, read phone state. And for the services, receivers, providers, and for the last one, activities. And that's all for MyDigi apps. Next, we go to Plato apps. This general information about Plato. And this for permissions, services, receivers, providers, and activities. And that's all for Plato. Now we go to CamScanner apps. And this general information about the apps. And here it contains 3 dangerous level of permissions, which are read external storage, camera, and write external storage. And this service for this app, receivers, providers, and there are lots of activities inside this app. And that's all for CamScanner apps. Next, Music Mesh apps. And this general information about the apps. As we can see here, there are 4 level dangerous for permissions, which are record videos, read external storage, read phone state, and write external storage. And they also have a lot of services inside this app, and receivers, providers, and activities. And that's all for Music Mesh. Now we go to Zoom apps, and this general information about Zoom app. And for the Zoom permissions, there are a lot of dangerous security level, which are write external storage, read external storage, read phone state, record audio, camera, read calendar, write calendar, read contacts, call phone, access file location, access course location, and for the last one, read phone numbers. And these services for Zoom, receiver, providers, and there are lots of activities inside the Zoom app. And that's all for Zoom. Next, we go to PIP camera, and this general information about PIP camera apps. And it contains 3 dangerous levels for permissions, which are camera, write external storage, and read external storage. And these services for PIP camera apps and also with receivers, providers, and there are a lot of activities inside the apps. And that's all for PIP camera apps. Now we are going to see Tab Translate Screen app, and this general information about the apps. And it also contains 3 dangerous level security of permission, which are write external storage, read external storage, and read phone state. And these services for this app and receivers, providers, also activities. And that's all for Tape Translate Screen apps. And for the last one is USIM News apps. This general information about USIM News apps, and it only have activities, which are sport list data activity, age list data activity, unlist data activities, unlist data activities, sports, achievement, entrepreneurship, announcements, first app, first page, and mini activity. And that's all for USIM News. That's all from me. Thank you.